Another day to be bold and live beautifully. Hey, my name is LJ Portee, and today I'm just gonna give you a quick spin up on the chapter right now that's going on in my life. And I like to just take a second to talk about the simple phrase, a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. So when we're talking about this subject, we're talking about life stresses, we're talking about difficult situations, we're talking about things that just don't go the way we want them to go, and how do we deal with those things, and ways and perspectives to kind of navigate through when we're having these situations and encounter. A big thing for me is what I like to do when difficult situations come my way. I like to immediately try to go through the emotions. Whatever emotions come at me first, I let those emotions go. I don't even hesitate. I let those emotions go, but I understand that everything that I do has consequences. So if everything I do has consequences, I still pay attention to my actions to a degree, and those actions need to measure up with the actions that I take when I go through those situations, right? So something happens and it's like boom, mind blowing. It could be good, it could be bad. Mainly we're talking about bad situations. Obviously most of us know how to deal with good situations, so that's not really what we're talking about at this moment. We're talking about the bad situations. Bad situations hit, okay, I got enough wherewithal to sit back and say, all right, this is the reality. No matter what, the situation is your reality. And if it's your reality, I mean, it's not what I mean is it's not just your reality. It is a situation. The situation is what it is. We can't change that situation unless it can be changed. There's one of those, you have to navigate and see your type of situation, your environment, your encounter, whatever you're dealing with. You have to navigate. Can it be changed? Okay, it can't be changed. All right. Well, I have to now go through this. And being true to yourself when you're going through these types of things is, I think, necessary to come out and to being able to be the boss of your situation or emotions to be able to capitalize and move to the next level. So if we can't be the boss of our own emotions, our own situations in our mind, right? And before we even bring them back to the world, what happens is we end up making decisions that could possibly cause us in the end. We didn't even want these were temporary actions. All right, we make those temporary actions inside of those decisions that could have been like, I don't really. If you had to go through this 2 days from now, would you have still done the same thing that you did in the right mindset? That's the question you want to ask yourself. If you had did that, good on you. But what I want you and myself to also get to the point was where we kind of look at, okay, this is a situation, and we answer that situation in our emotional best, okay? Our emotional best means no regrets. There's no regrets from what I just did. I did everything in complete control and the master of yourself. And becoming a master of yourself, I think, is very important to really, navigate through this life. So as we talk about this, we're still discussing the very starts of how to deal with those life stresses. It hits you, boom, go through it. All right, we know we're going through it. We know we have to respond in a manner where, okay, we got to look at the situation as a situation. Can we change the situation? Can we take some kind of action to make the situation better, in some sort of way? Can we just think of a plan B right off the bat? Don't even waste your time on going through the emotion. Just think of something else to kind of capitalize on the situation in which you have. And if you can do that in just about any situation you get thrown in, if we can do that, we could, have a incredible life experience. I would say that, certainly, most definitely. Just think of those times when you were able to do that, and you were like, man, that felt good. You know, deep inside it felt good. And it does feel good, because you're in your emotional best. So, quitters never win, winners never quit. You can never quit. You can never win if you don't quit. Just keep going. Difficult situation. I have to keep going. Maybe it's not the same plan. I have to keep going. No matter what, just keep going. Find something new. Come back to it. Think of a new plan. Come back to it. Keep going until you learn. You can fail 1,000 times. Fail 10,000 times. It's fine. Maybe you create another light bulb. A light bulb that's, more fascinating than one we already had. By the way, that one was made by failure of more than 100 times, 5 times, 3 times. So however many times you think you failed, just remember that a lot of the things that we have around us are because of the failures in life, which bring experience, which educate us, which alter our intelligence, which increase the ability to receive infinite intelligence from distance, from whatever our avenues in life are. Like, you have a certain avenue in life, but just because you have a certain avenue in life doesn't mean that your actions can't manipulate your direction. So what we have to do is we have to be in control of our direction. How are you in control of your direction? Tough situations hit. We have to deal with those situations in certain ways. Right now, I think that's the most important thing. Just being able to deal with the situation and whatever comes, that tough situation, and immediately trying to respond to it. I think that immediate response is kind of like your best response. That's just my opinion. Personally, for my life, I've seen that to help me be able to navigate through a lot. If I could kind of go through that emotion for a short amount of time, I say short amount of time being like 5 minutes. 5 minutes tops, I'm done. I'm not going to let that go that much further. It's just not worth it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my talk on dealing with adversity, dealing with those tough situations, those initial things that you could kind of go through to help you, have a better experience in whatever it is you may be dealing with. My name is LJ Portee. This is the channel that you're watching, which is man, I'm working on that. So, hey, this is LJ Portee's Growth is simple. Growth is simple. Okay. Take a second, like, subscribe, share. If you really felt like this, hit you in some sort of way, it kind of, reach you in some sort of way, hey, let me know, comment, message me. I'll put my info inside of the below section. Take it from there. Be bold, live beautifully. Love you all.